So apparently, because Donald Trump has nothing else better to do, he went off on Paramount because they had the nerve to sit down with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, of course, Donald Trump is beefing with now because she wants him to release the Epstein files. I mean, that's essentially it. She's gone on record talking about how he is damaging and hurting her constituents with his during the government shutdown and the attacks on Snap during that time. And despite the fact that Donald Trump literally, Marjorie Taylor Greene probably is his biggest supporter, even still to this day. I mean, she's started to walk away from him a little bit, but she's always been on board. She's always been one of his biggest cheerleaders, but she tells him no one time. So now none of that counts because that's the type of person that Donald Trump is. And I swear I don't get paid enough to read all of these messages that Trump leaves every single day. I mean, the other day we had to go through his 4-minute long post on Thanksgiving, and this is what he had to say about Paramount sitting down with Marjorie Taylor Greene. He said,
"The only reason Marjorie Trader Brown, green turns brown under stress, went bad is that she was jilted by the President of the United States. Certainly not the first time she has been jilted. Too much work, not enough time, and her ideas are now really bad. She sort of reminds me of a rotten apple. Marjorie is not America First or MAGA because nobody could have changed her views so fast. And her new views are those of a very dumb person."
again, projection because Donald Trump is the dumbest man in America.
That was proven last night when washed up Trump hating 60 Minutes correspondent Leslie Stahl, who still owes me an apology from when she attacked me on the show with serious conviction that Hunter Biden's laptop from hell was produced by Russia, not Hunter himself, totally proven wrong, interviewed a very poorly prepared traitor who in her confusion made many really stupid statements. My real problem with the show, however, wasn't the low IQ traitor. It was that the new ownership of the 60 Minutes Paramount would allow a show like this to air. They're no better than the old ownership, who just paid me millions of dollars for fake reporting about your favorite president, me. Since they bought it, 60 Minutes has actually gotten worse. Oh well, far worse things can happen. P.S. I hereby demand a complete and total apology.
Oh my God, bro, this man.
Though far too late to be meaningful from Leslie Stahl in the 60 Minutes from her incorrect and libelous statements about Hunter's laptop.
President DJT. That took me, I don't know, 2 minutes and some seconds to read. And you know, again, the most powerful man on earth spends the majority of his time responding to slights and perceived slights on social media. That's all he did in his first term. And in his second term, well, and of course, gave the biggest tax cut ever to corporations and the wealthy. And in his second term, he did that again. He gave another tax cut. And you know, he's just completely sold out the country in every way because, you know, corruption and him not giving a damn, and the fact that his whole campaign in 2024 was really just about him staying out of prison, and now he owes people favors. But yeah, again, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene is somebody who for years has been one of Donald Trump's absolute strongest supporters, absolute biggest riders. And he just throws all that out the window. And that's why ultimately, you know, Donald Trump is going to be one of history's biggest scapegoats. Everything that is his fault and everything that is not his fault is going to be put on his shoulders as the Republican Party collapses more and more because they sold their entire identity and brand to Donald Trump. As they have to deal with this more and more over time, you know, they're not going to want to take full responsibility for it all. They're going to want to throw it on Donald Trump to try to get away from it as much as they can. And we still got 3 years left of Trump's incompetence, Trump's chaos, the drama that follows him everywhere he goes. And Marjorie, you know, like it really would have done him better to just not make this statement. But Donald Trump is not a tactful individual. You could just shut up, because even though Marjorie Taylor Greene has been going at you a little bit, she still hasn't fully turned her back on you. But when you do stuff like this, you're certainly pushing her in that direction. Especially given the fact that she is not running for reelection in the upcoming midterms. And herself has said the Republicans are almost certainly going to get, you know, completely blown out in this upcoming set of elections. So there we go. Forced to read another long Donald Trump tweet, but he has it out for Marjorie Taylor Greene. He is not happy with her right now.
Hey now, thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.